Title: The Shattered Legacy. Throne Room Day. The grand throne room is adorned with opulent tapestries and a magnificent china cabinet that gleams in the sunlight. At the center, Claymos, a regal young man with an air of authority, stands fuming. Josephine, a scrappy young woman with a hint of mischief in her eyes, kneels on the floor, surrounded by shards of a broken teacup. Claymos, voice raised, incredulous. Bloody hell. Josephine, how could you be so reckless? Hello? Josephine, defensive, brushing off dust. How did you manage to shatter the entire piece, you fool? Claymos, pointing at the broken pieces. For the last 4 months, this china cabinet has been perfectly fine. And then you all of a sudden, what did you say? Josephine, sheepishly, I sneezed. Claymos, barking, incredulous. You sneezed. Josephine stands up, brushing herself off, her expression shifting from guilt to defiance. Josephine, you infectious bloody
what
mutt.
have you done?
I've sneezed all my life and never dropped such a precious item before. Do you think just because you are sick that your debts will be forgiven? Claymos steps forward,
Josephine,
his face
what
a
have you
mask
done?
of fury. Claymos, you negligent fool. Wealth is accrued, not made. Step aside. He shoves Josephine to the ground, spitting in her direction. He kneels before the cabinet, carefully gathering the broken teacup pieces, cradling them in his palms. Claymos, voice trembling with anger and sorrow. You dirty peasant girl. My grandfather had this handmade from the very clay that destroyed his village. He pauses, lost in memories, his voice softening. Claymos, when I was 9, the great
Josephine,
storm
what have you
took away
done?
my mother and my brother. My father died dragging me to shore, only to be given to my grandfather, who had nothing left but his farm and pottery business. He looks at the shards, his eyes glistening with tears. Claymos, he gave me these beautiful teacups because my mother adored tea. He wanted her to be remembered and honored. These cups have been here for years, bringing me good luck and fortune. Josephine, now sitting on the floor, watches him with a mix of sympathy and defiance. Josephine, and you clumsy fool, you've come into my home, asking for payment for your below-average cleaning, causing my father and my father's father dishonor. You claim you're sick. The season is lively, with rebirth and blooming. How could you dare claim the ailment of flu, when you are the head of controlling the infectious plagues with proper cleaning? Claymos stands, his anger reigniting. Claymos, you have not only brought dishonor to my kingdom, but now you have welcomed plagues into the walls of my kingdom. With your negligence and poor will to live, I will have no other choice but to send you forth to the castle's dungeons. Josephine gasps, her bravado faltering. Claymos, continuing, voice booming, to be
Josephine, what have you
subjected to the
done?
darkness and silence of the elders' tunnels. Should they find you fit enough to return,